Alright guys, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through the assignment called Advertising 2. So in the Advertising 2, we're a media planner at Delancey Advertising Agency. Our job is to buy advertising space and broadcast time for our clients and determine what medium, whether it's newspaper, magazine, radio, television, internet, or outdoor, will be best. Jumpball Inc. has hired us to do this and given us a budget of $250,550 for the month. So we're going to set up this spreadsheet first. So go ahead and take a look at your instructions as we go, and I'm going to fill it out according to the instructions. So in cell A1, we'll start off by giving a spot for what medium that we will be using. Column B is cost per ad or spot. Column C is the number of ads or spots. Column D is the total cost per medium. And column E is the percentage of budget. Okay, so I'm going to wrap the text on those cells so that we'll be able to read them better. Okay, and the first medium is television with 3,500 spots. Sorry, $3,500 per spot and 16 total spots. Next is radio, $1,250 per spot with 25. Next is magazine with 2,200 and 14. Next is newspaper, 2,500, 20. Internet with 1,500. And last is outdoor. That would be like a billboard or something like that. That's 3,512. And then in column 8, or sorry, in row 8, in the number of ads, wants us to put in a total spot. And I'm going to merge those cells. Make sure I get all of those. Okay, merge the cells. And I want total to be right aligned. So I'll use my right align button here. Okay. So everything looks good. Go ahead and ready to start with step number 3. It says to calculate the total cost per medium. Gives us a hint to multiply the cost per ad or spot by the number of ads or spots. So we'll go start with cell D2. And it says to multiply cost per ad or spot multiplied by the number of ads or spots is $56,000 for the total cost per medium. Then I can select that cell, a D2, using the fill handle. I can copy that formula down. So now I have the total cost per each of those mediums. Next, I'm going to select cell D8, use my auto sum feature to add up the total cost, which matches our budget that we had in the instructions of $250,550. So we're going to calculate the percentage of budget in step 5 using the absolute reference. Divide the total cost per medium for television by the column total cost per medium. Remember, you must use the dollar sign in front of the letter and the number in the cell address for the total. Okay, so what we're going to do is we want to find out what percentage of 250,550 is 56,000. Okay, so I'm going to go cell D2 divided by D8, but D8 is going to be an absolute reference because every one of these cells that I'm going to divide will be divided by cell D8. So I'm going to have D2 divided by $D, $8. So as I copy this down, then we'll have D3 divided by D8, D4 divided by D8, and so on. Okay, so now as I copy that formula down, of each of these are now showing us what the percentage is of what D4 is of D8. Okay, so now we're going to format the percentage of budget as a percentage with we're going to format the percentage of budget as a percentage and all dollar amounts as currency. Okay, so I've got these selected. I'll come up and select percentage here, and all dollar amounts are going to be formatted as currency. So I'll take cost of ad per spot, and I can format those as currency. Since they're all whole numbers, I'm going to put those with 0 decimal places. And the total cost per medium, so column D, I will format those as currency as well. Those are all whole numbers. Oops. So with no decimal places, and I'll click OK. So now we have all dollar amounts and percentages showing. Okay, in step 8 it says to insert a clip art image somewhere in the spreadsheet. So again, I don't care where you put that. We want to insert a clip art, or online images. So we'll go insert photo, or let's go clip art browser, and you can just select any image. I'll put in a bunny for the sake of whatever. Okay, so now I've got a bunny on my image. Okay, yours will be different using the PC with the online images. Okay, make 3 formatting adjustments of your choice to add to improve the look of the spreadsheet, and then add a footer with your name. So your formatting adjustments could be as simple as taking these titles and bolding them. You can add borders to these cells if you wanted to. You can bold and italicize whatever you want to. Just pick at least 3 things to make some formatting adjustments to that. And then put your footer on with your name and the assignment name, which is advertising 2. And then you can submit this on Canvas. I hope this was helpful to you. And please let me know if you want me to continue to do these, if they're helpful to you or not. Good luck. Get it done and turn it in.